What's going on, people? Welcome to the Loud Nation podcast. We up in here. I don't know if my shit sounds echoey.
Are you good?
Uh, I thought it was sounding echoey. Uh, why is Jesse got like two phones? Like, I don't get
She
it.
got two.
Turn your
What
phone
the
horizontal.
what?
Nah, I'm talking to this knucklehead over here.
I'm just telling you
My
straight
bad,
up.
my bad.
Ladies and
I can't.
gentlemen, welcome to the Loud Nation podcast. It's been a minute. Happy holidays to everybody that's actually tuning in right now. Um, and I just want to take this time to basically just welcome everybody. If you on Instagram or on, you know, YouTube live, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the love that you guys been like really, really just being patient with us. Um, Today we got a special guest. Obviously it ain't no, you can't hide it. It's Pretty Lou. All right. And man, I know this dude for like, I would say I just got to know him this year. And it's crazy how like when you meet somebody, it just man, like just talking to him. And the crazy thing is I didn't know he was from Brooklyn until I actually end up talking to him. And it was just amazing to be honest. Um I'm just trying to fix my mic so that way I sound good.
You
uh
sound sexy.
Now I had to make sure, because I need everybody right now to share. I need everybody, basically, if you got like another phone or whatever it is, share the live. Um, but
Not worried about
oh yeah, I forgot. um, but yeah, apparently, Pretty Lou wants to be on like 7:15. That's what he wants. He wants to come on at 7:15 because he got some events he gotta do and everything, stuff like that. So, I respect it. Simple as that. Um, listen, man. I got a lot of shit to say. I got really. I'm gonna before. What time is it? Before it comes up to 7:15. I got a lot of shit to say, ladies, and I'm talking to ladies and guys. All right. I'm gonna go with the guys first because I don't want to be like I'm coming at the ladies and stuff like that. Big shout out to everybody that's on the Instagram live. What's up? How is it going? Um, this is the shit that aggravates me, and it aggravates me a lot, you know. And I do experiments. I observe people, and I would just be like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do just to see where this is goes. So I'm gonna say this. If you expect if you expect a guy, I'm not gonna say nigga or excuse my language, nigga, bitch, whatever it is, because I have respect for women. All right. If you're gonna literally um dress or like I would say sides open, boobs showing like crazy, and you expect a guy, a gentleman, to actually um to pay bottles for you, to do this for you, to do that for you, just stop. It's getting old. Like I'm being serious. It's really getting old because because today I'm just looking on YouTube. I'm scrolling through YouTube and everybody knows me. I'm always on Instagram. Every time I see something, I share it or I share my thoughts and stuff like that. And it just is mind boggling because like it's so crazy how like women these days they're not I put up a recent post about how a woman should expect a man to be and all that kind of stuff. And Jesse saw it and I was just like, what the hell? Like I was to me, to be honest, I was just like, yo, this is crazy because like a woman like now women now these days they expect the man to do everything to basically give them money or pay for my phone bill, pay for my card note, this and this and that. I'm gonna tell y'all this, ladies. Quit that shit. Stop. It's not attractive and it's not pretty. And the reason why I say it's not pretty because at the end of the day, um, like if you come up to a gentleman, all right, there's a difference between a nigga and a gentleman. A nigga that just don't give a shit, he would just blow his money on hella hella bottles, drinks, girls, all that kind of stuff. And I want to say this because I consider myself a gentleman. Everybody knows I have the utmost respect for when it comes to women, and I don't disrespect them. I don't degrade them. I have three sisters. Like I always put myself in that position and be like, what if someone does this to me or does this to my sister? How would I feel about it?
Right.
And like, it's crazy because like I don't know, man. I just had a whole headache today and I was just like, yo, what the hell? And like it was just I didn't even know how to say it to be honest. Cause like right now I'm just like all over the place and it's a lot on my mind. And I just feel like, ladies, you gotta chill out with that shit. Cause like I'm gonna tell you this, all right, you ain't Hollywood, all right, just because you got a like amount of followers on your Instagram or your social media, you ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you that at the end of the day, you ain't shit because you going home and then you waking up to a bum ass job that you got and you getting bum ass money. So because you expect whatever nigga you meet in the club to actually pay for you to pay for whatever you gotta get paid. All right, ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you this as a DJ for me, that shit ain't gonna roll with me. I'm gonna tell y'all that it's not gonna roll with me. And I'm gonna say this clearly because at the end of the day, I'm look out for my shit and I look out for my shit only. All right. And y'all leave and fellas, don't fall for that trap. All right. Quit buying the bottles, trying to show off, man. Keep your money in your pocket. Don't show that shit off because you show that shit off, guess what? Somebody gonna rob your ass. And on top of that, they're gonna send they're gonna send like what is it called? Like a Trojan horse. Basically, send a girl just to feed your ass, just to see how much money you pull out. You know, that's what you call a Trojan horse. I call that shit a Trojan horse because, you know, how else other people gonna know that you got money? Because guess what? That girl gonna find out you got money, and then guess what she gonna do? She gonna tell her friends by the bar, be like, "Yo, come over to this VIP and all this and all that."
You
Seriously,
sound like a
yo,
gold digger to me.
bro, that's more than a gold digger.
I was gonna add into that. That's literally like a gold digger because I know like so many females that love doing that, and it's just like it irritates me because I know I won't do that, but it just irritates me so bad. I'm just like, why? Like, why you gotta feed off a guy? Like, why you can't just bring your own money and do your own stuff?
Facts. Big facts. Like I just feel like both sides need to chill because it's not attractive at all, and I don't know. Like to be honest, I don't know how to go about that because I'm like scrolling through social media on Instagram, and it's always on Instagram that you always see like everybody's stuff like what's going on because everybody has Instagram, and guess what? They post on the Instagram so much, so like it just I don't know. I don't even know how to put two and two at this point anymore because like it's a lot to be honest, and it just I don't know. But I'm gonna basically see this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna kill this man, bro. I'm about to literally drop him out. Seriously.
Hey, Hollywood.
Hollywood. Yeah, because he over here like that. I don't want that on my YouTube and shit.
I don't even know what he's doing. I could barely see.
I don't know. Should I take him off? Should I remove him? Because it's not professional. Like, come on, man. Come on, my G. You know? What up, JC? What's going on? I myself telling people to share live over here, and I'm not doing none of that myself.
I shared it to a couple of my friends, so I'm just waiting for them to log in and
Nah, I'm
stuff.
gonna share. I'm gonna share it to
I shared it.
Carlito. I'm gonna share it to all these people. To be honest, it's a lot of people I got. I don't know. It's literally a lot of people. And man, I just want to take this time just to, really wish everybody a happy holidays. My holidays was great. To be honest, I just slept most of the time. You know, that's all I can. I love my sleep. I'm sorry. I don't care anybody say. I love my sleep. And if you don't love it, because guess what? If you want to sleep, you can wait till you're dead. I'd rather enjoy my sleep now, to be honest.
Yeah. Self-care. That's called self-care.
Hell yeah, because then you wake up, and then you just like, I bet, I'm ready. I'm up. Let's go.
Right. Somebody else didn't wake up. You woke up.
Hell yeah. That's the way
That's
it
being
should be
blessed.
for
That's
us.
no luck. No such thing as luck. Just
Nah,
being blessed.
nah, you know. Um, anybody like I just wanted to know, make sure like anybody got anything like how actually, you know what, Sibby, how was your holidays, to be honest?
My holidays was okay. My mom had a surgery. I reached out to a couple people. She came home, so I was like going to Patterson. She was in St. Joe's from work, and then she came home. So it's been a lot, but I just cooked, and like I said, I was thankful for being here. For another year.
Nah, that's good. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Hi, Julia. She over here at work and everything.
Hey, Julie.
I'm missing my co-host right now. Um,
By the way, I just sent it to like 100 people. It just only let
that's
me
what's
do
up.
like
That's what's up.
50-50.
That
I
is
was
what's
doing the
up.
same thing. Yep.
I'm over here like on the phone, like, okay, so
Because
we
people
got
say
one,
hit me up. It's
two.
like, all you gotta do
I
is
got a
hit that little
Kara, I got
arrow
Daryl that just
and
is
share.
joined.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make sure I let everybody know. Link is in the bio.
D-boy.
We're also going live on YouTube. There you go. Boom. Thank you, Juju. Juju's got to be the one to
You know it's crazy? I was
inform it.
just writing that and she posted before me.
Oh, she posted it. I need to get.
Yeah, I know.
I need to get a new chair. I need to get a new chair. I'm about to get me one of those like really like big chair that you just sit down in. I gotta change because next week I
Did
got
you
it.
ever
I'm
find the
really
table?
nah. I've been so busy. I just haven't like had a chance to like really like do certain things,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just like, man, I feel like I just need help, to be honest, sometimes to get things rolling. Cause like I'm trying to change the camera and I'm trying to get more mics. I'm trying to change these mic stands because these mic stands are weak. I'm also I gotta get a table, then I gotta order the little mount thing to drill in the
Mm-hmm.
table so that way it's steady strong. I got it. Like it's a lot of stuff. I got it. Found the table. I'll send the link. Thanks, Juju. Appreciate it. Because like, yo, this is really, I'm really, taking this shit seriously, to be honest. And once I get the table, like it's gonna be like right smack in the middle right here. And if I gotta like really, what's up, 2 a.m. If I gotta literally have like the people that are coming over that they know for sure that they're gonna come over, I'll probably have them put down half down to get like the chairs, so that way I can just roll that shit in the corner somewhere, you know. And the table, like the table has to be wooden. It has to be a wooden table, but it has to be foldable, so that way I
Okay.
can just
I'll be
drill.
down. Yep. I'll look out for some tables because I was on Amazon looking at some tables where they might have the little hole in the middle already.
Nah, I don't want the one with the hole in the middle already. Like I
No.
don't want that. Like I told like there's a little
Hi,
device,
Houston.
there's a little thing that like that you literally just put on top of the table and you put like three
Oh, okay.
screws on it. It's
Okay.
crazy. Like I just like, man, this would be really helpful, to be honest. But I gotta get, and then on top of it, I gotta get new boom mic stands and stuff like that, you know.
I
So I
love
got that I gotta
emoji.
do and everything. So like, it's a lot. There's a lot that I gotta do. And on top of that, I'm planning to move soon too. So, because, you know, I just want to. I'm getting tired of the neighborhood I am in. So I just want to get the hell out. And plus, if it's like somewhere close to my job, like I'll take it. I don't mind. Simple as that. You know,
New doors, about to be a new year, so
for real,
new
for real.
blessings and new doors open. You know,
Exactly. Well, to everybody that actually don't know what's going on, this is a Loud Nation podcast live on YouTube and also live on Instagram. Like Juju said, link is in the bio. Just click that link in the bio and it will take you straight to the channel. Basically, we're going to be interviewing Pretty Lou today. I don't know if anybody was paying attention and today with the Loud Nation and all that. Did anybody repost the post on Loud Nation story? I'm not too sure, but I want everybody to share this live and share the YouTube live. How about that? Like seriously, I want everybody to share the YouTube live. And Jesse, go on like I don't know, just type in Breezy with my profile, my channel will come up on your other phone.
Yeah, I
and
know.
then and then basically, just share that out.
I got you.
Just share it in your story.
I'm gonna try to post it on my stories.
Yeah, but we're having an interview right now with Pretty Lou. He should be coming on right about now, to be honest. He should be coming up because he says 7:15. I'm gonna check with him.
Yeah, check with him. Make sure he ain't forget.
I'm texting him right now. Because I have like a whole waiting room. So like, basically once he comes up, I could just accept it. But I just, don't think posted any pretty active. Yeah. I know we did. I don't know, but it's
somehow
on
you
my
guys are
stories.
like cutting off and stuff.
I don't know. My connections is great. Literally. There he goes.
I hear you guys. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Pretty Lou? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Loud Nation podcast, man. Man, you looking great. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. There you go. Man, you looking big, man. Working out, man.
I wish. A little something, but not so
Little
crazy.
something, man. Yo, big shout out to my Brooklyn brother, Pretty Lou. Welcome to the Loud Nation podcast, man, where everything, like, we just speak from the mind. We speak out loud, whatever's in our hearts, whatever's in our head, we kind of like speak out loud. So that way people can relate of what we go through in the past and stuff like that. And man, it's really such an honor to have you on here. The one and only Pretty Lou from Hot 97 and all that, running the whole tri-state area, emceeing these clubs and stuff like that. You tearing it up, man. And like, I don't know if you know Focus Jordan from AM to PM.
Yes. Yeah.
He wanted me to ask you this question. He said he wanted me to ask you, how did you and him meet up, like the first time?
Shit, man, you gotta remind me. I'll keep it real. I tend to, I've been doing this 25 plus years, and it's like sometimes I tend to forget who I meet people. Like I still don't even know when was the first time I ever shook Fat Joe's hand.
Oh wow!
And that was 20 plus years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I feel you.
So
but
Focus,
like,
I'm sorry, Focus. I'm sorry, but it ain't my fault, man.
You probably watching. I don't even know.
I'm just getting old, my brother. I'm just getting old.
Here. Just a quick refresh your mind. This is who he is. I know if you can see it.
He's like the dude that's
You're talking about my brother Jordan.
Yeah, yes.
Jordan, I still don't remember, but shout out to Jordan.
Yo, man.
That's my bro. That's my bro. Shout out to Jordan, man. Jordan, let me tell you, man, he's a great dude, very heart, a warm heart, man, and the best thing about Jordan is that Jordan, he takes chances.
Yeah.
He takes chances, and in life, in general, in life, and just being in this music industry, man, it's about taking chances, and it's not all about being stingy, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know. I feel you. I feel you.
I always say when you go for low stuff, you're gonna get low stuff.
Yeah. Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
you absolutely correct, man. Like, cause like there'll be times like, you know, as a DJ and pretty sure as you as an MC that you roll up in a club and you be like, damn, oh shit, man. And you like you know for sure that like it was gonna be like in your head, it's gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be popping, it's gonna go crazy because we're gonna turn this shit upside down. But then like when you get there, you just kind of like, you know what? Let me just, you know, chill a little bit, support the bro, support the sis and everything and all that and all, you know, all this and all that. And you know, I seen it happen a couple of times. I done it a couple of times. Man, there'll be times I go into DJ and there's nobody there, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just having fun. That's the way it is, you know.
I mean, but that, you know, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Like, if for example, if that's my only spot that I'm gonna be in,
Yeah,
and there's nobody there, why not? I'll sit around, I'll have a drink, you know, chill out, whatever, you know. It doesn't matter to me, you know. But
yeah, exactly.
if I have like 3-4 clubs a night, then you know that's different. You know, I gotta, you know, make sure everything's good now, and then I go on to the next. But I don't, you know, how can I say, man? I tell people all the time, people see me as that OG celebrity thing, you know, blah blah blah. I'm still Lou at the end of the day, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I just, you know, I still hang out with people. You know, man, I listen. If it wasn't for me living where I live,
yeah,
I was still be in New York, I would be still taking the train. Like I'll take the train to work or to the stations and all that I do. You know, I don't, you know, I walk, I still walk in my old block of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like I still walk on on the avenue. Like,
yeah.
you know, just the other day, you know, I went to go see my mom's. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see my mother. And hold on one second. There, I just lost ya. What the
Nah,
hell
we can
just
like I
happened?
can see we can see you.
You can see me? Okay.
Yeah.
My computer's just wilding out today. Um, you know, just the other day, you know, just with my mom's, you know, I went to go see my mother in Brooklyn, and she, you know, she needed milk. She needed milk, and I was like, "Hey, I'm here. I'll go get you the milk." She was like, "Oh no, but I don't want you to lose parking." And I'm like, "Lose parking? I'll walk. It's not a problem." And I walked. I went to the store on the avenue. You know, I bumped into a couple people. People were happy to see me. It's like I'm not in all that stuff. You know.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I kind of make, you know, you have a point there and everything. Um, but well, you know, you actually answered my kind of question, to be honest. Like, you know, I'm gonna kick it off with the questions. Like what made you like think in your head, you know, saying like, you know, this is something that I want to do that, you know, is gonna exceed, that's gonna grow. Like what made you think that, say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna work for Hot 97 and I'm gonna be an MC. Like what made you say that in your head?
What made me say that? Actually, it wasn't me who, you know, I said what made me say it. It was actually somebody. How can I say? So when I was coming up in high school, you know, first of all, from the age of maybe 10, 12, I was always a hip hop head. From the 80s, listening to Curtis Blow, Fat Boys, you know what I'm saying? You know, growing up to Slick Rick, you know, growing up and just, you know, growing up to hip hop, you know, I was always a hip hop head, always. I was the kid with the backpack, with the, you know, instead of having textbooks, I had maybe 50 cassette tapes, you know what I'm saying? With a Walkman.
Yeah.
And that was just me. I will, you know, and going into high school, man, I you know, I would listen to Black Moon. I would listen to BDP. You know, I was listening to all those records, like, you know, EPMD. Like that, I was just such a hip hop head. And of course, you know, growing up, everybody wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper, even though I knew I couldn't rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but I was also a little playboy when I was in high school.
Oh shit.
So 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 it was a lot of things going on in high school. In high school, I was a little playboy. I was the kid that I was always dressed right. That's one thing. One thing I learned from my moms, especially my mother. Me and my brothers, we were always hustlers from a young age. You know what I'm saying? We never asked my mother for nothing. We went out to the streets and made our money, and we made sure that my mother was good. My mother used to work 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? And me and my brothers were growing up from the streets of Brooklyn, and don't get me wrong, we were little knuckleheads too, but if I needed to make some money, I went out there and made some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even ashamed of saying, and I was one of those kids that used to go to Pathmark. I used to go to Path. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to Pathmark, and I used to sit behind, the person who's doing the growth, and I used to pack up groceries for people.
Bags, at the end of the register,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Used to make my little change, and I used to make some real good money, and I used to give some to the side. My brothers and my younger brothers were doing the same thing, and so that's how I used to keep myself good too. I used to have all the fly stuff. I made sure I had all the fly suits, all the sneakers. Like I made sure I went to high school. Like, oh, there goes Lou. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how the Pretty came out. The Pretty Lou, the name. But it was first Pretty Boy Lou. It was never Pretty Lou, it was Pretty Boy Lou. So and then I used to box back then. I used to box, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, my dad put us into boxing. And that's one thing my father, he wanted to get us out of the streets. And since we were little knuckleheads, he put us into boxing. We had a trainer, he rest his soul. One of our first trainers lived in our neighborhood in Brooklyn, and he was training boxers, so he took me and my brothers in. So besides the boxing and me trying to look good and all that, like I said, I was a little playboy, and I used to, in high school, I was talking to like maybe 3 or 4 girls, and I was trying to be that main thing. And what happened was one day, I had my own phone line.
Yeah.
In my room. Because once again, my mother used to be like, "Oh, you got to get off the phone, your phone bill back in the days, blah blah blah." And I didn't want to hear her mouth anymore, so I got my own phone line. I got my own phone, and I remember being on the phone with a girl one night. I'm not gonna ever say her name because she's never gonna say her name. And we were talking, and I was like, "All right, I'm getting tired. Have a good night. I'll see you in school tomorrow," and I'll hang up. And then my phone will ring again, and I will pick up, and I'll be like, "Yo, hello?" Of course, we didn't have no caller IDs and nothing at that time, but I knew it was her calling me back again. And I was like, "What's up? We just hung up the phone. Like, what's going on?" She was like, "Well, I'm just calling you back because I just want to hear your voice." And I'm like, "You want to hear my voice?"
I hate
like, why? She goes, "Oh, because you got that real turn on raspy voice." And I was like, okay. So, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm doing something right. But what really stuck out from what she was saying was towards the end when we hung up, she was like, "Did you ever thought about doing radio?" And when she said that is when everything changed in my whole life.
Wow. And you said you've been doing it for 25 years, right?
I've been in this game 25 years.
Wow.
And and ever since she said that, I was like, radio. I never thought of that. And it stuck in my brain, and I didn't work on it that quickly. You know what I'm saying? I was still doing other things, but I started finding my voice more, and I started hearing myself more, and then I started recording myself, and then I started hearing how I sounded on recordings, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I will sound great. You know what I'm saying? Being a broadcaster, I used to call that back in the days a broadcaster. And then at the same time, I was loving hip hop so much that when I was 16 years old, 16, 17 years old, I went to my first ever club. Wasn't even supposed to be in there. But I went to the Fever. I don't know if anybody knows or heard of the club called the Fever back in the days in the Bronx.
That is old.
Yeah, she from the Bronx. Stop.
Okay, do not put me in that category. But
I'm sorry, but it's old.
That's fucked up.
don't worry about it. No pun intended.
I love you, but let's just get past that.
Yes, that is old. But so I went to the Fever once again. I wanted to go see KRS One perform, and I remember, I used to give out flyers for a man called Sal Abatello, who runs Fever Records. He's the guy who now does all these freestyle concerts and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I was giving out flyers. I was like, yo, I want to go see KRS One perform. No, you're a little too young. You can't. I was like, listen, man, I'll do it for free. I'll give out flyers, So because of that, man, I kind of snuck me in. And I took that train ride from Brooklyn all the way to the Bronx. And I sat there and I was watching KRS One perform. But before he performed, there was a DJ and there was an MC. And the MC was hyping the crowd up. And that's when I said, I want to do what he does. And it all clicked between my voice being, when she said, do you ever want to do radio? And me ever going to a club and listening to what that DJ and MC was doing. It both clicked, and that was something that I always wanted to do. And then at the age of probably like 18, 19, 20, I started working on that dream. And, I started doing everything, I started doing college radio. I ended up doing college radio at John Jay College. And then, I started working on myself more, on my voice more. And then, the club things didn't happen until in my late 20s is when I started, emceeing at clubs. Stuff. But radio stuff, it was happening during college days and all that stuff. And then ever since then, I went from college radio. I started doing online radio. I was one of the first pioneers of doing online radio. And I had an online radio show called Front Stage Radio. And it actually was on for almost 10 years. And I was probably one of the first online radio shows and station that was #1 in the nation.
Wow.
And I was on every night. And I had every guest that terrestrial radio FM will ever have. I had them on my online radio show.
That's crazy.
And then from online radio, I went off, and then the clubs started kicking in and all that stuff. And then, everything else just
kind of just fall into place.
Fell into place, and, dreams started coming true. And now I do Hot 97, you know what I'm saying? Which that is like one of the biggest dreams.
It's like one of the big, I ain't gonna say one of the big, no, it is the biggest radio station on the East Coast. And, because I be so mad sometimes, man. I'm just like, man, I wish Hot 97 exists like in Miami and the West Coast. But you get that online, and all that kind of stuff.
Things are different now,
Yeah, things are different.
So now, between Hot 97 and now I'm on, I'm also on Sirius XM, Hip Hop Nation, and it's just, it's just from working very hard. People, I always say you can always make your dream come true if you work very hard.
Yeah, and you just got to push yourself to the limit. Jesse, would you wanted to ask Pretty Lou a question? Because I know she has a I know she has like a question to ask.
No, I know Jesse has a lot of things, because she's already calling me old. You know what I'm saying?
No.
She already grandfathered me in. You know what I'm saying? So
she was like, "That's old."
No, not really. But yes, I do have a question, and is what's the biggest challenge you're facing in your role or projects right now, and how are you tackling it?
my biggest challenge as of right now in my career, and for my career,
Yes.
my biggest challenge right now is to stay relevant. I'm gonna keep it real. In this industry, you could stay hot, but it all depends on you on how long you want to stay hot. And one thing that for me is I don't get comfortable of whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that if I conquer something, that's not my comfortability. I'm not staying there because I conquered it. There's something higher than that. And that's what I do. And that's my focus is to just stay relevant, to stay hot, to stay, you know what I'm saying? Even I want even the younger people, let me put it out there, the younger people to know who Pretty Lou is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest challenge is to keep yourself on that level. And that I think, and that's for anybody, you know what I'm saying? From any artist, from any DJ and all that, is to, all right, you're hot. How long can you stay hot?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, man. It's like, man, this guy is hitting every corner of the square right now. Sibby, what's up?
Right.
But you gotta understand, remember, I do this for a living.
Sibby, what's up?
Hey, Pretty Lou, I am honored to finally see you. I always see you on the live. I'm always on your live, always sharing stuff. I'm a closer, turntable, Series XM, Hip Hop Nation, Terror Squad.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to ask you, what is the most memorable and exciting thing you've done in your career, and what were your strengths and what inspired you?
Honestly, between getting the call to being on Hot, to getting the call to being on Hip Hop Nation, to getting the call from so many other things in my career, I think my biggest highlight ever that I will ever remember is when I came back from my coma in front of 50,000.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
At the Barclays Center,
yeah,
in my hometown.
I remember that.
Yeah, I did too.
Mm-hmm. That shit give me chills, man.
And coming from a coma, which almost took my life, waited a whole summer, stood home like I had my own pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stood home to recuperate, get myself back together, and then I fell in a coma on June 18th of 2019. My welcome back at the Barclays Center was August 30th. And when I got on that stage and the people saw, and the best part about that is that I didn't have to say anything.
No.
As soon as I walked on the stage and the lights hit me, the whole building erupted. And the best feeling about that is because the building knew what I went through in my life.
And who you are too.
And when I finally told the people I was fighting cancer and I just woke up from a coma, but I'm still here. To this day, to now, I can still hear the screaming. You know what I'm saying? And it's a feeling that will never go away. And the best part about it is that I have my children behind me. I don't know if you guys seen the show or whatever. My children was my dancers. So it was just, I think that is the most memorable moment of my career. Was that one night was that one night. Is I don't know if I ever top that.
I don't think anything can top that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's something that's very like, because it obviously, obviously people was like posting it on social media and stuff like that, and I was watching it, and I kind of like know the story behind it. Um, forgive me for saying, but I didn't really get into know you until like around, I would say, when I started DJing the clubs, like I would say 3 years ago.
Right.
And then that's when Jordan like really kind of introduced me. He was like, "Yo, this is Pretty Lou." Like I was like, "Yo, tell me about him." And then that's when he started doing that, and I started following you, and then that's when, like, I guess like during the pandemic or stuff like that. Like, I mean, not before the pandemic. Like Jordan kind of told me like, "Yo, Pretty Lou's battling something. Like he's battling cancer right now." I was like, "What?" Like I was like shocked. But then when I saw videos of like Barclays Center and all that kind of stuff, I was like, "Wow!" Like you can literally hear it in your phone. Like the crowds are just like, because like when you just talking about it, like literally I can imagine myself being there and hearing that stadium erupted, and I was just like, damn. Like I didn't know like I don't know if I put myself in that position, I'm pretty sure I would have felt the same feeling you feeling, to be honest. And I'm glad you fought that, and you conquered it, to be honest. And
Thank you. I appreciate
you know I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, but like watching you, Walla, Camilo, like DJs from Hot 97, heavy hitters, enough, all of them, man. I'm gonna tell you this: at three, like the first gig I ever got in the club, and I know about y'all, is what motivates me to get better. And to this day, I'm still getting better, still learning shit. And yeah, I continue doing what y'all do, because like y'all literally are touching people that y'all don't even know that y'all touching, and it's just it's amazing. And I
it.
remember seeing you down at Hot 97 when I went to go get them tickets. I was like, "Oh, yo, what's up, man?" I
Well,
remember. I caught you off guard. Like you just like, "I gotta go, man. I gotta go to Brooklyn real quick."
you know what I'm
Yo.
saying? But now, it's a great feeling when you hear it from other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't see, in my world, I can't see that.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to ask people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want that honest opinion. I'm the type of person that I want honest opinion from anybody. I want to know what I'm doing out there. I want to know if I'm touching people's lives and if I'm doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see it, but the outside world will see it. And, sometimes you need the outside world to tell you that. And when the outside world tells you that, it motivates you even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if you're doing wrong, I'd rather the people tell me that I'm doing wrong, because that's the way you fix things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you being quiet and you continue to do wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'd rather have the people tell me the truth so I can fix it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But
My biggest dream right now is when I'm DJing, you MCing. So I can't wait for that. That's my biggest dream right now.
But what's funny is that a lot of DJs get intimidated sometimes. Like there's certain DJs, they'll be like, "Yo,
because you're open book. You got a big mouth, man. You got to understand that. I would be scared if I fuck up. I know you're gonna put me on the spot on the mic. You know what I'm saying? That you got a big mouth. That's what I'm trying to say.
A perfect example. I'll tell you a little story. I'm not gonna say the DJ's name, but I got booked for a club, and I got there, and the DJ, he was plugging his thing, and he was messing up, and he couldn't find something. And I'm next to him, and I'm like, "Bro, you ready?" And he couldn't even look me in my eyes.
He just looked down.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even look me in my eyes. And I said, hold up. Like I knew something was wrong. So I said, hold up. And mind you, this isn't, everything is loud. The other DJ who was getting off, I told him, I said, play 2 more songs. Let me talk to him real quick. I said, yo, bro, are you okay? Like, look at me. Like, we're talking. Like, we good? What's wrong? And he's like, bro, I've been nervous for the past 3 days. I'm like, nervous about what? Because I know that I'm DJing with you.
Wow.
And I have to be on my top game, because if I'm not, then I'm going to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
And to have a quote unquote legend next to me working with me, I never want to be embarrassed. So I am so nervous. He couldn't even put his charger of his laptop. That's how nervous.
Wow. That's
but
crazy.
I didn't come out and say, come on, man, let's get, no. I pulled him, I said, listen, breathe. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll lead you. Follow my lead and we'll be good. Don't worry about it. And I told him straight up, I said, listen, man, I'm not a dog. I'm not going to bite you, my brother.
Yeah.
I may look like a dog, but I'm not a dog. I got you. And I told him, take 2 steps back, breathe. I'll tell you what's the first song to play, and we'll take it from there. And you know what? He did a great job.
Yeah.
But he needed that. You know what I'm saying? He needed that. Don't get me wrong. I seen, I ain't gonna say names, but I seen other OG DJs or whatever bully other newer DJs, and that's not my life. I'm not about that. I don't like to discourage anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? At the end of the day, you have other people that have dreams as well, and you never want to bury their dream.
Yeah, bury or crush it, which is very understandable.
Mm-hmm.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been DJing for 13 years, like 10 years in private events, and then this is my 3rd year, going on to my 4th year DJing in the clubs, and like I said, man, I can't wait. That's what I said. I can't wait because I'm ready. I'm ready because the first section we're going into is old school. That's the first section we go into.
And I'm great at that. That's
definitely. I know. That's why I was like, and the crazy thing, when you had those during the pandemic, when you had the what is it called?
The Turn the Table show.
Turn the Table show. And you was throwing up like the monkey wrench. I was like, damn, I don't know if I could have done that. I don't know. I was gonna text you, be like, yo, can I do this? But I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna do it. But we got Hollywood over here because he over here quiet as hell. Yo, Hollywood, what's up?
Let's go, bro. You shouldn't have, what's up, Pretty Lou? My bad, but I'm working. You should know why I'm quiet. I'm working right now, right? I'm working while working on the podcast. Come on now.
Hey, more power to you, my brother. All I know is that all I see is a light green shirt, and we good.
Yeah, we good. Yeah, I'm working right now. You feel me? I'm working all day today.
That's what's up.
Let me introduce myself before I ask you this question. My name is Hollywood, of course. That's what I go by. It's not even a long story why I really got the nickname, but yeah, kind of funny.
No, don't worry about it. I have a best friend called Hollywood. We already know.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I already know him. Yeah.
And I got a best friend called. I deal with that Hollywood 24 hours, 7 days a week. So don't worry about
it.
Yeah. He's more lighter than him.
That's crazy. I grew up and was born in Patterson, New Jersey, and I came down here to Florida to start another life. Start a new life, actually. I came down here in February, and everything was going good. I got my foot in the door of a radio station, and where I actually want to be is in a radio station. I want to talk. I love talking my shit. And every person that I interact with, especially me working, my voice they catch on to my voice because they listen. Every time I talk, they listen. It's like I take it. It's like I'm in control at the moment, but after that, it's just
nice.
Yeah, that's me. But I want to be the voice one day. Like what you doing, I look up to you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ever since I first heard about you, I look up to you. Why? Because you do something that I want to do. In all honesty.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And listen, man, keep working on it. One thing I tell people all the time, there's gonna be more pretty Lou's out there. There's gonna be more people who's gonna do what I do. I'm not that person that be like, no, ain't nobody taking my realm. Nah. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm at the point in my life right now that I'm ready to pass the torch, and I'm ready to pass it to anybody who is bold enough and great enough to do what I've been doing for the past 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also here willing to help. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here, people ask me all the time, like somebody, another DJ, I was on the phone one day and another DJ was like, well, you gotta stay powerful in what you do. There's so many other people that want to take your spot. And I told that DJ, I want them to take my spot. And why would you say that? You crazy? I said, yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I want them to take my spot. Because one, I conquered that spot.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? I did my job already. I became the king of it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for the next. So I'm not gonna be at the age of 50 years old and still be on a microphone in a club in front of, people who are 21 years old, right, Jess, right? Since I'm old, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to put you on the spot earlier, but
I'm old, but don't worry about it.
It's been a long time since I heard the name of that club.
Don't worry about it. But I'm not trying to be in a club at the age of 50. I want to see other people do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I want to also sit down, finally when I'm finally like really retired from everything and I could really sit down and enjoy my life with my family. I want to sit down and see the next person who's rocking a microphone in the club and give them their applause. Why? Because when I see them, I see a young me. Exactly. I see the past me, you know what I'm saying? And then that also helps me to say, damn, I did something in this industry, So, hey, keep working, Hollywood. You heard it from me. I give you the blessings. And whenever you're ready and I'm ready to pass that torch, there's so many torches I could pass. I could pass it to everybody. Everybody could do what I do.
It's crazy. Like he's kind of like you a little bit in terms with the mouth, because he has a big mouth too. He just doesn't know how to control it and shut the fuck up sometimes. I'm just saying.
Don't worry about it. My wife tells me the same thing.
Because when you get hit, especially when he gets like a little bit of Henny or what is it, Casamigos or Patron, it's over. It's over.
Well, when you're working out there, especially when you're doing these clubs, my advice to you is that you always got to know when to come in and when to back off. When to come in and when to back off. When you give them too much, I always tell people, even DJs who get on a microphone, when you give them too much, people don't want to hear you no more. If you give them too less, people are like, what are you doing up there? You're doing nothing. But if you give them that medium space of what they need to hear, they're gonna love you.
I had that same issue too, because like when I was like DJing in the clubs, people would come up to me like, yo, Breezy, you gotta talk on the mic more, man. Like, what's up? I'd be like, I'm not a mic person. I'll be mad scared. But then I just end up like literally one night, I say, you know what? Fuck this. And I just went in. When I came back down, they were like, Breezy, I never hear you DJ like that. What happened? I was like, I don't know. I just changed.
But like I said before, in this industry is about taking chances.
Yeah. And like it's that's what I end up doing. And then now I talk on the mic. I know when to back off, like you said, know when to back off, know when to press in them, And that's why I usually do all the time. And because I listen to other DJs how they do it. And my biggest goal is to like say, okay, he want to play that, copy. I'm gonna play this. because I don't want to go off of somebody's other set and then people are gonna be like, yo, why you playing his set? Or why you going, like, I don't want to do that. That's why I always kind of play me, switch it up a little bit, you know?
Right.
And because him right now for Hollywood, and he, that's my bro and everything. He got his foot in his door already. He's on the traveling team for the radio station, and man, he's in there. He's just gotta, practice the controlling that mouth.
Keep practicing, my brother.
You just gotta control that mouth.
That's what I'm trying to learn right now. It's just when to go in and when to go out. That's all. That's all I need.
Yeah, but he's a character though. He's a character. I'll tell you that.
Keep practicing, my brother. The more you practice, the more better you get, and then you'll see. You'll see once you start practicing more, you'll see when you know when to speak, when not to speak. You know what to say. You know when to read the crowd. It's a lot of things. A lot of people think that getting on a microphone is easy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all ladies this. When you guys, I know you ladies done karaoke.
Oh, right? They have.
Yep. I did karaoke.
Look, Jesse's shaking her head. Yo, put her on the spot, Pretty Lou.
Jesse, stop. You be in the shower.
Never done karaoke. Nope.
You telling me you've never been in the shower singing your favorite song?
Yes, she has.
Yo, don't put me on the spot, Breezy.
I'm just saying. I know. Listen. So here's the difference between the karaoke and singing in the shower. See, the difference is karaoke, you're in front of people. So when you do the karaoke, when you grab a microphone, if you don't have like 16 shots in your body and wild out, and you're just up there, right? You don't know what to say. You sometimes pause because it's not your thing. In the shower, you're by yourself. You can do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in front of people, it's different. So being on a microphone in front of people is not, I'll be honest, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. People have tried, people have worked on it, but it's not for everybody because in reality, you're not on the microphone for you. You're on the microphone for who you're talking to. Yeah. I always tell people that all the time.
Gotta know how to move the crowd.
You know what I'm saying? and it's like for DJs. I tell DJs this all the time. You're not playing for yourself. You're playing for the crowd. You're playing for the people that are listening to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing for you. When you play for you, you suck.
Pretty Lou, I need you to say that louder because a lot of DJs don't understand that.
Well, I say it. I tell them, I say it all the time. I say it real big. You're not playing for yourself. When you play for yourself, you suck.
I learned that the first time my father ever told me that. I learned that.
You don't play for yourself, you play for the crowd. That is
wait. Hold up. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I need to ask you this question because I'm about to pick up the car because these people are being mad annoying.
Go ahead.
But what gives you the motivation to keep going every single day?
What gives me the motivation? Besides my family, because that's who I work hard for, besides my family, what keeps me motivated is because I love what I do. Not too many people could sit here and say they love their job. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do.
And I respect that. Seriously.
And that's
I could tell that you love it too. That's a crazy thing.
It's just the feeling of hyping up somebody. You know what is great, and people don't understand it, is that if I'm in a club and I see this, one thing I always tell people, club life means a lot of things. People go to have fun, people go have a drink. But most of the time, people go out because they're going through situations in their life. And you can never read a person. You don't know what a person is going through behind closed doors. That's one thing I always tell that. So if you could put a smile on somebody's face in a club while they're going through a situation, you did your job. When somebody's celebrating a birthday, that person might be having the worst day of their life because they're putting together this, or maybe this person didn't come for their birthday. You know, they expected 10 people, only 3 people came. But when you focus on that birthday person, all they're gonna care about is what you did for them. And they're gonna go back home with the ultimate smile. They're gonna forget. All they want to do is just forget about their problems for a couple of hours.
And that's it.
And that's what you want to give them. You want to give them that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell DJs, you're not playing for you, you're playing for them. You know what I'm saying? You're not playing for you. And you know, that's the best feeling of all times in my job. Like to see somebody hyped, see somebody happy, to see their people with that birthday person happy. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest feeling because why? It's because you're giving them life. You know, it's not just a club thing. It's not just a drinking thing. It's not, you know, times have changed now. You know, time, of course, you know, you got the, social media now. You got the girls on their phones doing this, and it becomes a bottle war, and it comes this and that.
I would just.
But believe me, out of that crowd, there is at least 1 or 2 or 3 people that's in there to get their mind out of something they're going through.
Yeah, man, like it's, oh my gosh. I just think, because the thing is, you gotta understand is, like, I just turned 30, and
oh, you young.
Yeah, I'm young. Yes, I'm young.
Look, Jesse, he's young.
It's great. I really don't. I don't. It's crazy. I do not say my age on social media, and it's like the first time I'm doing it. To be honest, I don't say my age.
Make sure nobody's hearing it.
Nah, it's only like 3 people, so there we go.
Plus the other
someone
5 that are
says,
online.
how does it feel to be an icon to the younger DJs?
I don't see myself an icon.
Mm.
I just see myself what I do see myself as a teacher.
I learned a lot from you. I'll tell you that. Mic wise.
Icon. You know what I say icon? When I'm done with the game.
Mm.
That's when I want to be considered an icon.
Yeah.
When I'm done with it. But I'm still with it. I'm still in the game. So you could, I'm still a student of the game.
Shit. You like a method man and red man. There you go.
I'm still a student of the game, but there are professors that are still students.
Yeah, exactly.
But I consider myself like a teacher.
I'm pretty sure that kid, that you was, MCing with, that DJ that you was with, he probably learned a lot from you. And
oh no, he didn't. Yeah, he exploded now. He's pretty big now. So I'm
very curious who it is, man, because I have an idea in my head, but I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm pretty sure I have an idea who it is, because
we don't need his name out here.
No. Because when we was at a certain place, it was all 3 of us. It was actually all 4 of us, and we was talking about it. Actually, it was you, the other Hollywood, the DJ that we both know.
You're talking about my ugly best friend. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. He told me all the stories all the time. I still laugh about it.
Yeah, that guy.
It's too funny, man. But nah, he's topping it. He's going up. He's going up. I just want to say, hey, he's going up. And that dude right now, he's my brother. And I call him once in a while. I ask him like, yo, what's your next gig? He would tell me, he was like, yo, come through. I was like, I'm coming. You ain't got to tell me come through, man. I just call you to say where you was at.
Right.
Or I text you like, yo, I'm going there.
Right.
To let everybody know, when I know you got an event tonight in Queens, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I actually have an event now, but I'm here not talking.
I don't want to keep you
let's
from
talk
that,
a little
man.
bit early.
I don't want to keep you.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
Now, one of my acts, I'm pretty low. When is season 5 of the Turntables coming on? I want to chicken know.
You know, babe, I knew that question was coming. My wife is over here paying attention to us and all that. All right, so season 5, I would say hopefully the beginning of 2022. I will
Like,
I'm gonna tell you what was the delay. The delay was it was a lot of things that changed. Of course, you know, we opened back, we're back open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My life went back again, you know, from
That's right.
you know, from not doing anything, which I had enough time to create this fabulous show, to, you know, now I'm back in the clubs and I'm back doing radio, I'm doing this and that. It became a little harder. You know, every time I say, oh, I'm gonna bring it this month, that month became hard. Then I say, oh, I'm gonna bring it back this month, and then it became harder. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
just because of schedule wise and everything. But so many people, my DMs on my Instagram, like, you know, like people, you know, even people in the street was like, yo, when you're bringing the monkey back, when are you bringing the monkey back and everything. So because of the request and everything, I'm now sitting down and really trying to schedule everything with what I'm doing with my career and then with Turn the
Right.
Table. So now now what I'm waiting for is for the month of December to, you know, because this is I think this, between November and December, this is the craziest month for us DJs.
yeah.
Because we're all over the place. It's the holidays, you know, we have holiday parties, all this and that. And then, you know, when January comes, that's when everything just goes.
Goes
So
down.
I think I'm gonna pick the right month when everything goes
Mhm.
You gotta
slow.
do it when it's not crazy snowing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So when everything slows is when I bring back Turn the Tables.
Okay.
But Turn the Tables definitely January of 2022. We'll be back to
Nice.
season 5. We'll be back, of course. We'll be back on Instagram Live again. We're gonna be doing it on Twitch. We're gonna be doing it on both.
Mhm.
But there are gonna be changes. During pandemic, it was 5 days a week. I think this time we might just do 2 days a week, because, you know, 5 days is a little hard.
It's a little hard because people got work and
Yeah,
jobs.
you know
to
what I'm
do.
saying, and all that stuff. So we might just do it 2 days out of the week, to organize the guests, you know.
Mhm.
But everything else with Turntable is still the same. The monkey is still gonna be there. The monkey wrench is still gonna be there. You know, the rules and regulations are still gonna be the same, you know, the trivia questions and everything. So nothing's gonna change when it comes to the core of Turn the Tables. It's just the schedule wise. That's basically it. That's what's delaying more is the schedule.
The schedule. And someone's also said, would you even consider teaching younger people how to DJ?
Well, I'm not a DJ because I'm still learning. I'm still, but of course, like, I would love to teach people how to use a microphone. To be
I'll
honest
be your
with you.
first student.
I mean, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people don't really know how to, you know, especially DJs. A lot of DJs, they know how to play music, they know how to do this and that, but they don't know how to really use a microphone. They don't, you know what I'm saying? There's certain ways to use a mic. There's certain ways where you could use, you know, your voice as a volume. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain things that you could use high pitch voice, low pitch voice, you know, how to hold the microphone. That's probably the first lesson to show people how to even hold a
Yeah.
microphone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a
I see
microphone.
a lot of people like always like doing this and shit,
Right.
but
And
they need to hold it here so
you
that
don't
way
even
you can hear
sometimes
clear.
you don't even need to do that. Like now, lately in the clubs, I like to have the mic on a stand now, because I sound crisp and better when the mic is just stilled and I'm there just talking. When you're holding it and you're gripping it becomes distorted sometimes, and you know. But even if you don't have a stand, there's a way of holding the microphone, because, like, if you're on stage and you're performing, there's a way to use it, you know. So it's just different methods, you know, of how to speak on the mic and all that stuff. So I would, yeah, of course, I would love to teach people that. Matter of fact, I was actually in talk with somebody and Serato sometime starting next year. I think they're going to be doing DJ classes again. So I got offered to do mic lessons.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mic
Man,
lessons.
keep me updated with that, to be honest.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
shout out to Serato, which is actually our new sponsor for Turn the Tables.
Wow. That's amazing, man, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I know you got a couple of events coming up this weekend and stuff like that. I know you got Queens tonight, and then you have you're gonna be in New Jersey tomorrow. I'm guessing at Fiestas, right?
Yeah. So tonight I'm in Queens. I'm at the spot called Low Key in Kew Gardens. Tomorrow I'm at Fiesta, and I'm at the spot called Atlantis in Brooklyn. Then Friday I got a real big concert. I'm actually hosting the Jadakiss concert in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Oh man, I was gonna hit a walla for that. Damn.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, it's me, Walla, it's me, Walla, and Mr. C. We're gonna be on the set. And Jadakiss is performing.
What time you heading down there? Because I'm like heading down there.
I don't even know what time I'm supposed to call Walla to find out what time we're on. But
because
yeah.
like I was supposed to go. I was gonna ask him if I can roll with him, but I guess you're here. I can actually text you and ask you. You know what time.
I'll let you know when. I don't even know the times yet, but I have to hit a while out to find out what times and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Friday's that. Saturday I'll be in Miami for Art Basel. I'll be in Miami out there, so I'll be doing that, and then I'll be back Sunday back in New York.
Is there any shout outs you want to give to the people and all that, to your fans, to all your followers?
First of all, shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here.
Oh, it's an honor for us, to be honest.
Thank you. Yes, it is.
It's an honor. Shouts to you guys. Shout to everybody who's on, who's paying attention to us and all that stuff. And shout out to my loyal fans, to the people who's been following me, on social media and listening to me on the radio. It's just, it's great to be in a position where
that's what's up, man.
And they want to hear you all the time.
What days are you on the radio, if I may ask?
So Hot 97 weekends, 4 a.m. with my brother Hollywood KO. Most of the time during holiday mix weekends. You know what I'm saying? On Hot. Sirius XM Saturdays for Pull-Up Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern on Hip Hop Nation. Of course, that's with my brother Hollywood KO as well.
I'm gonna definitely tune in and tag you and all that kind of stuff, because I have Sirius XM too in my car. But man, I don't want to keep you waiting, because I know you got to go to a job and you got to do your thing and all that.
Shout to
right. We appreciate.
Thank you so much, Lou.
Nah, anytime. And like I said, remember, we're praying January 2022, Turn the Table season 5 will come. Hopefully everything goes right. The Monkey Wrench will be back. You got
to put Hype Man Ricky on that, by the way.
Hype Man Ricky.
You gotta put Hype Man Ricky on Turn the Tables, because I feel like, I don't know, he a little nasty. I'm sorry, that's my brother right there, and he a little nasty. So I want to see what that nasty could do. And little Taj said, "What's up?" By the way, I'm all on YouTube. Instagram Live. So they all tuning in here. You got Taj, you got Hype Man. They all saying what's up to you and everything. So
I say what's up. I didn't even know. I'm over here looking at my screen. I can't see nobody on nothing. I'm just shout out to everybody. Yo, Lil Taj, what's up, my brother? Shout out to Hype Man Ricky, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. And like I said,
there go Lil Taj.
Yeah,
that's my brother Lil Taj. Shout out to my brother Lil Taj, man.
The crazy thing is, he put me on Boomin' Live Radio. So now on Wednesdays today at like 9 to 10. I DJ for his Boomin' Live Radio, which is very good for me, because like a lot of people tune in around that time, because I play like mixed stuff, like like hip hop, old school hip hop, Caribbean stuff, and they always like, yo man, you need to start playing shit like that. I'm like, nah, I gotta mix it up sometimes, man. But big shout out to him, because he put me on. Him and Ricky put me on the Boomin' Live Radio, so now I DJ on the radio, internet radio now, which is like 1 million views and everything. So, which is really, really good. And appreciate you having. I appreciate you coming on here, even saying yes. Big shout out to AM to PM, a nightlife, for actually bringing you in and then me meeting up with you and all that kind of stuff. And it's really our honor to actually have you. And
Yes, it is.
killing the game. All I'm gonna say is you killing the game, and I don't think there can be another Pretty Lou because I don't know. Let's see. Only time can tell, to be honest.
Hey, listen, like Jesse said, I'm old, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
There's gonna have to somebody take my place,
It probably might be Jesse.
Oh God.
Jesse, the microphone.
I mean,
is all yours.
eventually one day.
The microphone is all yours. The microphone is all yours.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, anytime.
I hope you guys continue to keep watching and keep doing what I'm doing, and
No, definitely. We had a lot of the big names before, putting on here. We had Tonio Skits, Tyler River. Next week I'm going to talk to Fat Juan Films, the official videographer for Camilo and everything. So,
and he's about to be mine soon.
No. What? Oh, that's gonna be nice.
2022 is about to be very different for Pretty Lou.
I know. I got a lot of gigs lined up too, because I just now heard, because my man Hollywood over here, he's gonna be putting me on in a lot of gigs down in Miami, Florida, and everything.
Oh, so Hollywood, that's where you at? You in Miami?
I think he's in
in Tampa.
Tampa there.
Oh, all right. Well, hopefully, if everything goes right, I'll be in Tampa or in Orlando next week.
Yeah, you better come out, Hollywood.
Wait, what did you just say? Hold up. You're gonna be where?
Next week. Not your birthday week. The following.
I don't care. My birthday is December 16th. It's December 1st. My birthday this whole month. I'm celebrating this whole month.
Well, you better tell these promoters from Tampa to hit me up right now.
Facts.
I don't get with promoters from Tampa. They whack. Orlando promoters better than Tampa. I'm just saying that hands down.
Well, listen, I'm gonna say this on the air right now. Tell these Orlando's promoters to hit me up and be great with the price, because I don't do that Orlando price.
Nah.
I will. Out here, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna talk my shit, because out here promoting the way they do stuff, whack. Whack.
Well,
fucking whack. But let me take this card down. I'll probably, when I come back, I'm not gonna see you. So I will hit you up Pretty Lou on the side. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for talking to me.
I got you.
Let me take the card down.
Put that card down. You probably got that person probably waiting for their call. Like, yo, what's this guy doing?
They actually are. I'll be back.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, this should be funny as hell. We had Tony Skits on here, and he was doing the same thing. And Tony Skits looked back. He was like, yo, you're not towing my car, right? He was like, nah, I ain't towing your car. I don't know where you live.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was driving a train, but I was
anyways, man, it's really an honor to have you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll definitely
you gotta let him go.
I'll definitely see you tomorrow, or if not, I'll see you Friday. And I'm gonna talk to you.
I gotta go to this Empire event.
Go do your thing, man. Appreciate everything. See you.
Thank you so much, Lo.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Peace. There you go. All right. That was Pretty Lou, everybody. I know around like 8. I got like 10 more minutes until I end this, because.
All right, now they ask you.
First of all, hold up.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Ricky, I'm gonna say this, bro. Wait, hold on, pause. Ricky, let me tell you this, bro. I can't literally send you the code, because this is like an interview with, like, anytime we do interviews with guests, bro, I can't send you the code, bro. That's why, like, the last time I sent you the code, because we didn't have any guests. I just kind of invite random people here and there just to talk on topics and all that. On topics, yes, I don't mind that. But if we're doing interviews, I can't send you the code. I can't invite random people in unless you in the group chat, of the Loud Nation group chat. Then yes, I can invite you, because that's the only place I send the code and to the person that I'm interviewing. Because I got all these, like, because Lou hit last week. I'm gonna tell you this, because I bumped into Lou last week Friday or Saturday, and he exchanged numbers with me, and I basically text him. So, and he was like, yeah, let me know and all that kind of stuff. Don't come at me, Ricky. I'm being dead ass. Don't come at me, bro. That's not funny.
Yo, second of all, Ricky needs to stop talking about me fighting girls in the bathroom. Like, no, we're not doing this.
When did you fight a girl in the bathroom?
That's what I'm saying. He keeps talking about that I try to that I fought that girl that he went on a date with,
Man,
but I never did.
Bing bong.
Bing
Like
bong.
he trying to put me on the spot like I'm a fighter. Like, yes, I know I fight, but damn, relax.
Nah, but yo, Hollywood, I'm mad at you though.
The fuck did I do?
You keep going in and out of your freaking camera, you dickwad. Damn.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to look at the fucking question I was gonna ask Pretty Lou. Stupid.
Nigga, you should have memorized those questions. You never went to school.
Pretty Lou gets me nervous. All right.
Talking about questions, do you see this?
Yeah, I know.
I'll
He
be
was.
back.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was. See, look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see this shit? Look, I'm gonna be back.
I had like 7 too.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
had
you gotta understand,
three,
like
four, five,
Lou.
six,
You gotta
seven.
understand, Lou.
I had
is
9 questions.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Lou is an MC. That guy talks. You know, so like that's why I was like, when you asked one question, that was it. You lost them. There you go. That's why I love him. That's why I love him, man.
That was a dope interview, though.
It was, because it was very heart touching and it's very heartwarming, because, like, to be honest, I'm glad that he got to that topic and spoke like about like him being in a coma and him walking out in Barclays Center in Brooklyn. It's crazy. I remember that day too, because anything that has to do with Barclays Center, I always look at it. I'm gonna let everybody know I am from Brooklyn. No matter what, any news from Brooklyn, any news from New York, I'm gonna know about it. Period.
Right.
Big shout out to Lil Taj, and I love you, my brother. He said, "Gotta go, good shit tonight, y'all. Definitely will be locked in next week." Guess what? At 9:00, I want everybody to tune in on my Boomin' Live radio. Big shout out to Boomin' Live, EMG heavy hitters. DJs up in here. What's goody?
Well, I'm definitely gonna blast out on the bathroom while I take a shower.
Hey, yo. Yo, Taj, one of these days, I'm definitely gonna interview you, bro, because you
Yes, we need to interview Taj.
Well, you another one, bro. I'm gonna have to interview you, man. One of these days, I'm gonna have to sit really put you on a Zoom call and everything, Trust me. I'm gonna put you on the spot too. I'm gonna ask you mad questions.
Wait, how bad on the spot we're gonna put him?
Nah, I ain't gonna put him on the spot. That's my brother right there, man.
No. Like how bad? Like, is it gonna be like
bad? Like
semi-spot or like
acting like it's like bad? Like, no, it's all good.
No. I don't mean like bad. Like, I'm talking about like how much of in the spot we're gonna put him in.
No,
because I have
just gonna come up
questions
with
for
tough
Taj.
questions that he would like. I'm gonna come up with the tough questions so that way it takes him a while to like really answer.
No, because I'm probably gonna have like at least
he said
15 questions for him.
He said we're gonna turn up. Turn up for what? Yo, I'm telling you, man. Now I'm definitely I definitely need to interview him, because like he's been doing his thing, like before the winter came or the fall came. He did his thing in Newark and everything, and that shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was lit. Hype Man said Jesse gonna make make me throw
charcoal.
see, Sibby, this is the shit I'll be battling with, man. It's always Ricky. Ricky always gotta be the one that like literally instigate everything, to be honest. And Ricky, I need some people I can interview, man. Seriously. I still, it's crazy. I hit up Tonio Skits, and I'm gonna tell everybody right now. Screw it. I hit up Tonio Skits.
Whatever. Go ahead.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure everybody that's looking gonna know who the hell this name is. All right. I called him when let me see. When I hit him up one time, and Tyler River was with him and everything. He was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, when I'm gonna get an interview with Kelsey?" So everybody don't know who the hell is Kelsey Monroe. She's a porn star. I'm just saying. And I'm pretty sure
he's trying to make this spicy, Sib.
I'm pretty sure mad guys would have tuned in on that shit. asking mad questions and like literally just go like, yo, when can I come see you? Like, can you follow me? This and that. Yo, you know the amount of questions I probably might get just like having these people like literally just knowing that shit. It shit is funny as hell, But yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just I don't know. I feel like we like literally accomplishing a lot, to be honest. Homeboy said I had the good question. I had the good question. Nah, you did. I ain't gonna lie, you did. Um, but it's just crazy though, because who did we start off with? We start off with 2 a.m., right? We start off with 2
On
a.m.
what?
productions on this for this
2
podcast.
a.m.
It was 2
Yeah,
a.m.
2 a.m.
And then we did after 2 a.m. Who did we do?
Justin.
Tyler.
Justin.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
we did
Justin, then Tyler.
And then we
Justin.
did Tyler.
Then Tyler.
No, I think we did
We
Tony.
did Tony
Tonio.
first. I
Yeah,
wasn't
Then
there.
Tyler.
Then
We
Tyler.
did Tony
Mhm.
skits, Tyler. No, Tony skits.
Oh no, you did Carlito. Carlito, then Tyler.
Yeah, I almost forgot about him.
Yeah.
Tyler's Tony skits and Carlito, and then Tyler, and then now
Pretty Lou.
Man, you don't understand.
And then up next.
You know what's crazy? You know how many followers I got off of just posting his name, posting him up and tagging him and reposting him? Dude, I just passed.
I had somebody DM me like, "You for real, Seb?" I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't put no fake
I just passed literally 2,000 followers.
Right.
Literally, I don't know how I passed 2,000 followers. I just like literally
About time.
Yeah, I know it took me a while. My stories are going up now and everything, so it's literally taking me a while, to be honest. But I don't look at followers. I look at how many people I can influence and how many people I can literally just vibe with and chill with and everything like that. You feel me? I'm just saying.
Quality versus quantity.
Ooh, big words.
Yo, Breezy.
Yo,
I got a question.
I'm listening.
What you want to tell Joe Byron?
Who?
Let me know. Tell me you know the joke. Please tell me you know the fucking joke, bro.
The fact that I know the joke, but I'm not saying nothing.
I don't know the joke.
Bro, what do you want to tell Joe Byron right now?
Byron.
Joe Biden.
Byron.
Yeah, he said Byron. Oh,
yeah,
shut
Joe
up,
Byron.
bro.
What's up?
You're not even saying it right, bro.
Take me out to dinner.
Byron.
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 You see, nah, you
yeah,
see? How you? No. You see, bro?
Byron.
Fuck, like Bing bong.
Bing bong. Yo, I appreciate everybody to actually tune in on this podcast. I feel like today I had to gather myself the way the way I'm looking right now, the way I'm feeling. I had to gather myself because I know I was gonna walk into that, because you gotta understand, Pretty Lou is a real big influence in this game right now when it comes to being an MC. And then not only that, he's like the hype man and shit with the young DJs here and there and all that kind of shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting on that day when I'm DJing and he's coming up, because I know he's gonna be like, yo, who's on the set, and he sees my name. I'm ready. That's all I'm gonna say, because I know he loves his old school, and that's what I'm gonna go right into. Anybody that knows how I DJ, I love my old school. New school, I'll fuck it up too.
We know
old
that.
School, I'll fuck it up too. I'm telling you. And don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on the dembo and all that.
Well, I went to soca, so.
Nah, I would never play soca in a club.
I know
if it's in Jersey, I would not do it.
No.
I'm gonna tell you that. I will replace Jersey club with soca. How about that? Talk to me nice.
If you ever come out here, play soca. We have a lot.
Oh, nah, definitely, bro. Come on, man. Yo, them Caribbean people love that warm weather down in Florida. There's a whole bunch of them out there. What are you talking about?
No snacky rapidy rap. I'm with yo. I'm a practice. and I'm gonna wait, and I'm actually gonna be ready one day. I'm gonna hit up Pretty Lou, yo, pass me that torch, burn me up.
Nah,
I'm
don't
on
even say it.
fire.
Don't even say that, man. Just keep doing you. You don't have to listen. I'm gonna tell everybody this. You don't have to be like somebody else. You don't have to be,
Nobody's
another
got.
person.
Did I say I was gonna be like
No,
him?
I'm
I
not
never said I
saying
was
you.
gonna be
I'm
like-
speaking in
talking
general.
about, just pass me the mic. Check
But
mic, check mic, 1, 2, 3. You feel me?
what I'm
Oh,
saying is
God.
that like be you in that, be you. That's what I'm gonna say. Be you in your own way.
I'm always
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
I never
Be you in
change
your
up
own
for
way.
nobody. I don't ever want to be like nobody.
You better
feel
not.
me?
I hate that my
Stop
brother
your
has to
silly.
be like this.
Bro,
I will never
he
ever
got
in
a
my
big
life
ass mouth.
step down. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. Now before we leave, I want to talk my shit. Now
Oh,
y'all got
God.
Breezy just got me
Is that my
started.
cousin, Nairobi?
You got 1
Oh, yeah,
minute.
it is.
All right. And like I said, I said you said 1 minute. I'm not even gonna talk my shit. Fuck it. But yo, I don't ever want to be like nobody, and I will never be like nobody, because I will never step down. Knowing that I'm on top, I will never step down to be like anybody else. Sorry. I like being myself. I like being me. If I grow into something just for being me and being loud, yeah, yay me. But the only reason why I say one day I hope Pretty Lou actually pass down that mic on me or that torch is because I look up to him. You feel me? That's the guy that I look up to. Why? Because
He touched
when
a
I
lot of
first met him,
people.
yeah, it was more of, damn, I want to be in his shoes one day. I want to be 10,000 people, 50,000 people in front of me, whatever the case is. That's a future. That's a dream come true, and I'm gonna make it happen.
And he killed
We
that
feel
Hot
you,
97 Summer
Minika.
Jam. And he killed it with the Summer Jam.
Exactly.
Killed that shit. I was there. He killed that shit. I don't care anybody say. My man got a loud ass mouth. The freaking engineer gotta go. But I appreciate everybody to tune in on the Loud Nation podcast live. I'm gonna edit this, and I gotta make the cover for this. So I want everybody to be tuned in to follow us on Loud Nation podcast on the Instagram. Follow me. I am Breezy for any updates and what's going on and stuff like that. I really appreciate everybody just really tuning in and just basically asking their questions, bigging up Pretty Lou and everything. Big shout out to Pretty Lou. Big shout out to Heavy Hitters, Hot 97 Terror Squad, EMG DJs and Booming Live and DJ Walla, all the big name DJs there, Camilo. Big shout out to everybody for actually making our clubs lit and continue doing that shit.
DJ Fat Fingers.
Oh my gosh, man, that's my dude.
Him and Lou did the Hot 97 on Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think I heard that. Yeah. But I really, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Really, really appreciate everybody doing their thing. Very appreciative of my staff asking the questions. Just keep doing y'all thing. We're definitely gonna talk. We have a whole group chat, so we always gonna talk. So just live it up, guys. Just make sure one day at a time, put one foot in front of the other. Don't fall for the traps, men and ladies. Don't fall for the traps. Don't fall for the Trojan horse. Keep doing
Just stay in your own lane, basically.
Stay in your own lane. If you got mind your business at the club, mind your business at the club, and keep doing you.
Always mind your business.
Always. But we're gonna have to end this because I have to go DJ on my radio. So peace, everybody.
Peace out.
Be safe.
Bye.
And love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.